This is Mon Health Talk, a weekly program focusing on the dedicated physicians, nurses, and staff at Mon Health, the region's premier community hospital system. People with skillful hands and bright minds using state-of-the-art technology. We don't just practice medicine, we care for people like family. That's why at Mon Health you can feel the difference. Once again, welcome to this edition of Mon Health Talk.
Good morning. Welcome into Mon Health Talk. I'm Dave Wilson. This morning we'll be talking about first night out. Our guest this morning, Melissa Lockwood, CAO of Mon Health Preston at Memorial Hospital, and Trella Greaser, Board of Directors, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Foundation. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning.
Well, thanks for taking a few minutes with us this morning. We'll get into the subject matter at hand in just a moment. But first, we must learn a little bit more about you. Let me go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Melissa, your name's listed first, so I'll throw the question to you first. Tell us about yourself, your background, education, where you're from, and how you ended up with Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital.
Well, this is only about a 30-minute show, so I actually have worked at Preston Memorial Hospital since 1995. I started out here as the controller and became the chief financial officer for quite a few years, and I took this role in 2009. And so I kind of joke with my staff, like, there's nowhere to go but out now. So luckily they've kept me around for quite a few years. So my background, I grew up in Morgantown, went to WVU, with an accounting degree, and really got into healthcare on the public accounting side and ended up at Preston Memorial. They were one of my clients many years ago in public accounting, and just really love the people here and the atmosphere, the culture, and clearly, it stuck with me, and they stuck with me as well, and it's just been a great career for me here at Mon Health Preston Memorial. And
is it Trella or Truella?
It's Trella.
Trella, tell us about yourself. Same kind of question. Where are you from? How did you get involved with the Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Foundation?
Absolutely. Well, I have been working in post-acute healthcare for about 10 years when I came to the Preston Memorial Hospital Foundation. I joined the foundation board in 2017. I grew up in Morgantown, and I went to WVU, where I had got my master's in marketing and communication, as well as my master's in business administration. And I came to the foundation board in 2017 as a board member because I married into Preston County, and I love the idea of I was around when they were building the new hospital, and I love the idea of having this great care so close to home, and honestly, being able to have a critical access hospital right here in Preston County meant the world to me and my family, raising our family here. So it was important for me to be involved, to be able to raise the funds to get the quality care that we needed here in Preston County so that we didn't have to drive to adjacent counties. And that's what really motivated me to become a part of the foundation board. Most recently, in this last term, I was elected as the chair of the board. And so I'm really excited to be able to work with the foundation and move us forward to be able to get new equipment here in our small communities, moving forward with some capital campaigns. I'm just really excited to see what we can bring to our community hospital.
Well, Trella, tell us about First Night Out. What is that event exactly?
Absolutely. So we're really excited about the First Night Out event. This is an event that if anybody's ever been to what they call a calendar party, it's something very similar to that. So in this event, we have several table hosts that set up their tables. So a calendar event, you would typically have 12, but we're not limiting ourselves to 10 or 12 tables. Each table has a table sponsor, and that table sponsor picks out the theme, the decor, the food for their particular table. So you could have 10, 12, 15 different themed parties all going on within one building. So if you're really smart, you would just sneak around to each different table and see what's going on at all of them. But at any rate, the table sponsors sponsor their table with their decor, their food, their drinks, the outfits, the themes. And then what we're doing throughout the evening is we're going to offset with having a live DJ. There'll probably be some karaoke that happens during that evening. We also have silent auction items. There's going to be a raffle that evening. Obviously, there's going to be some 50-50, and we're really excited about being able to entertain in between the silent auction and raffles with some pull tabs and things like that. So I think it'll be a fun night. It's always really unique seeing what each table sponsor comes up with. Some of them go really, really all out and very elaborate, and others will do things that are a little bit less elaborate. But it is most definitely fun going from the Wild Wild West to the lumberjacks over to the casino nights to the mountaineer table. So it's a really neat event. If you've never been to one, I would really encourage you to reach out to Ryan at the foundation to see if you can be a table sponsor or to see if there's any open seats available at a sponsored table.
So, Melissa, what will the proceeds benefit from this event?
We're using the proceeds to support our 3D mammography purchase that we made recently. We continued that. We were fundraising for that last year and are continuing that into this year as well. So we do offer, really a full range of imaging services here at the hospital and upgraded our mammography equipment to offer 3D mammo last year. So we're really excited about that for our patients in our community.
And Trella, I'm trying to think there as you rattled through a whole bunch of stuff. When is the event exactly? When, where, what time? What do we need to know about the specifics?
Absolutely. So the event is going to be on Saturday, January the 21st, and hence the name The First Night Out, getting your first event out in 2023. So it's Saturday, January the 21st. It's going to be located at the Craig Civic Center in Kingwood, West Virginia. The doors open at 5 o'clock and the event starts at 6 p.m.
And Melissa, as far as tickets go, we're a little 2 weeks or so out from the event. Tickets available. How do folks purchase tickets or maybe sponsor a table?
You can contact Ryan Minnick at our foundation, and it's. Do you want me to give you that information?
Yeah, if you want to give it out, we'll get it out there for you. Sure.
Okay, it's MINNIGHR at monhealthsys.org.
And that will get you information about sponsoring tables, tickets, all the above?
Yes.
Perfect. And
we're probably almost sold out, but we're always willing to make space for more people that want to participate.
Talking to Melissa Lockwood, CAO, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital, and Trella Greaser, Board of Directors, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Foundation. We'll continue our conversation talking about First Night Out and a little bit more about the foundation in general after we squeeze in a quick break. You're listening to Mon Health Talk on WAJR.
Now back to Mon Health Talk, a discussion of the issues, people, and procedures in healthcare today. If you have a question for one of our healthcare guests, call now at 304-296-0041.
Melissa Lockwood, CAO, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital, and Trella Greaser, Board of Directors, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Foundation. Trella, tell us a little bit more about, generally speaking, the Preston Memorial Hospital Foundation. What is its goal?
So we spend a lot of time raising funds to provide services here in our community. We're currently working on raising funds for the Pink Fund. We also do things for raising funds to provide scholarships to our high school seniors that are graduating. We do lots of things with helping with capital campaigns and just ensuring that we can get the quality care and equipment needed to provide that quality of care in our small community hospitals.
Melissa, when we talk about some of the equipment that's needed and some of those things that hospitals need to provide that kind of care so you don't have to drive 90 minutes or 2 hours in one direction or another to get it, it's expensive, to put it mildly, right?
Absolutely. Very expensive. You put medical on something and it, triples the cost. We always kind of joke. You buy a chair at Office Depot, and if it's got to be medical grade, it's that much more expensive.
Melissa, what are some of you mentioned some of the other ways you've raised funds, the Pink Fund and some of the other areas, but the foundation has really expanded since it was created in 1994 and continues to do a great deal for the Mon Health Hospital community in and around Kingwood, doesn't it?
It has. I'm going to tell this interesting story, I think, about how our foundation actually got off the ground. We actually, in the early 90s, it was actually a little bit after 1994, I think we created the foundation, and then probably about 2000, we got at Christmas time a $500,000 check in the mail, just from a local business, somebody that had a business in our community, and really wanted to support. We were purchasing, I think, monitoring, like cardiac monitoring equipment at the time or something. And so it was, just open the Christmas card and there was the check. It was no explanation at the time. So it's kind of a really neat story. And that really kind of kicked off our foundation. I think, over the years we've done quite a few, we call them galas, like Mon Health does a Ball of the Year. We actually did about 10 years worth of galas. And we kind of went away from that a few years ago. It's a lot of planning and work. And then I've moved into some more smaller events that we can focus here in our community. But, really trying to engage the people here in Preston County.
And it's stories like that in the way that you said, first night's almost sold out, although you can make more room. That really is a demonstration of how the community embraces and supports and wants to have and understands the importance of having the facility and I don't want to call them amenities, but the services that are provided at Preston Memorial Hospital. It demonstrates how important that institution is to the community in Preston County, doesn't it?
It sure does. Really our mission is to provide quality care close to home. And, the foundation helps support that mission for our organization.
Talking to Melissa Lockwood, CAO, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital, Trella Greaser, Board of Directors, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Foundation. Got to get in one more break. When we continue, we'll get you just the specifics on, again, First Night Out, which is coming up soon, how you can get more information and more information on the foundation in general as well. We'll continue as we continue on Mon Health Talk on WAJR.
This is Mon Health Talk, providing a window into the Mon Health system and the dedicated healthcare providers who work there. If you'd like to comment or ask a question, please call 304-296-0041.
Our guest this morning, Melissa Lockwood, CAO, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital, Trella Greaser, Board of Directors, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Foundation. First Night Out is coming up January 21st. Correct, Trella? That's the date?
Yes, sir.
And give the specifics one more time for folks who may have missed that at the beginning of the show. It's January 21st, but give the rest. When, where, what time, who's invited, how do I go, all the specifics.
Absolutely. So the First Night Out event is going to be held on Saturday, January the 21st at the Craig Civic Center in Kingwood, West Virginia. The doors open at 5 o'clock and the event starts at 6 p.m. We are almost sold out of all of our tables. However, we still have a few available and we may have some 1 seats, 2 seats, things like that available. If anybody is interested, I would encourage them to follow up. They can follow us on the Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Foundation Facebook page, or they can reach out to Ryan, and it's MINNIGHR at monhealthsys.org to find out more information or getting a table or sponsoring a table or how they can get involved with the Preston Memorial Hospital Foundation.
And Melissa, there are plenty of activities that will be happening during the event. Give us a sampling of what folks can expect on January 21st.
Well, I'm looking at Trella's notes because she's so again, we're going to do some live and silent auctions, 50-50 raffles, pull tabs. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to do some karaoke. And just have a whole lot of fun. It's a really relaxed event for people that, maybe have never done this before. It's not formal. Everybody just is there to have a good time and raise some money for the foundation.
It's a pop quiz, Melissa. Just wanted to see if you were on your toes there. Hey, Trella, what's the best part of being involved with the foundation in events like this for you?
Well, obviously, it's getting to spend time with Melissa, right?
Right.
I will tell you, I'll share a brief story with you. The best part for me is honestly having that access to this care, not even 10 minutes from my home. My son was sick earlier this summer and had to have an emergency appendectomy. And we came into the ER at 8 o'clock at night. He was in an operating room here at Preston Memorial by midnight, and we were home the very next day. Now, my son's young. He's 13. And the thought that I didn't have to put him in an ambulance, send him, across county lines for an hour in the back of an ambulance, the fact that my son was able to get the care that he needed 5 minutes from home, and we were back home and he was sleeping in his bed the next day, meant the world to me. And that really is what motivated me to make sure that everybody in our community has access to the care that they need without driving 45 minutes or an hour one way or another to get that care. It's critically important that sick folks don't need to drive an hour or 45 minutes. It was just important for me to be able to have that care here at home.
And Melissa, in addition to getting to hang out with Trella, what is the best part of being involved in events like this and being involved in the community in the way you are?
Obviously Trella is, just an amazing foundation president for us. And, her testimonial there is fantastic for us. But, it's really about the community. I live here. I work here. It's just great to see everybody come out to these events. People are really supportive of the hospital. It's a great chance for me to, be able to talk to people about the services that we have here, maybe things they'd like to, see us add in the future. So it's also a great sort of networking opportunity for me as the Chief Administrative Officer. But really just to thank the people, too, that, come out and support us for things like this.
It is first night out. It comes up January 21st. And again, to register, I'll give the email address here. You can contact Ryan. His email address is MINNIGHR@MonHealthSys, monhealthsys.org. You can get more information there about how to purchase tickets, learn more, maybe sponsor a table, although space is filling up quickly, says Trella. Guys, thank you so much for taking some time. Best of luck with the event coming up again January 21st.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Melissa Lockwood, CAO, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital, and Trella Grieser, Board of Directors, Mon Health Preston Memorial Hospital Foundation.